bike. This is why I got my recurve bow. Oh, look at that. So at 28 minutes, it starts the second video. So there's going to be two parts to this video. Don't trip, potato chip. So anyways, there's a reason why I do things. The reason I'm doing pizzas, I bake pizzas right now, is because it helps me keep my brain busy so that I don't get lost in my head, in my thoughts, man. I don't know if this is making sense to anybody. Some people just like to go home and chill. Some people just like to go home and watch TV. Some people just like to go home and... I don't know what you like to do at home. I don't like to go home and just sit there and do nothing. I got to do something. Because if I don't do something, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to chill, and I'm going to stuff my face with ice cream, potato chips, and just all the bull crap that I work so hard to try to burn calories on my bike rides. Because when I bike ride, I take the hardest route according to where I have. Or I try to go the farthest distance possible in the amount of time that I have that's reasonable in order for me to get home and still be able to contribute to my household. But I don't do things just because. I mean, there's not a just because reason. It's because of my freaking mind, dude. I got to keep busy somehow. I got to keep my mind occupied. And the podcast is a beautiful thing for me, man. It helps me out in so many ways. I get to talk. I get to vent. I get to release. I get to confuse you. I get to confuse you, and at the very least, it's out into the world at this point. You know, I was telling my wife that as much as I want you to follow, as much as I want you to download, to share, to like, to listen, to email me and say, "Hey, man, good job, good job." At the same, as much as I want all of that, because I guess part of me wants to feel approved by you, but part of me says this is good for me, so it doesn't matter what anybody else says. If people want to listen, good, and if people don't want to listen, that's good as well. I'm grateful for everyone that wants to listen. I'm grateful to everyone that has given me an opportunity to come into their headset and pour my nonsense into your brain. Because believe me, dude, this makes me feel way better about myself. It's crazy. I wish it wasn't about me, man. I wish that I had more to give for other people, but I'm hoping that when people hear me, people can say, "Damn, I understand. I got to do the same thing." You know? I guess I have, and part of me also thinks if I don't keep busy, it means that I'm lazy, and I don't think I'm a lazy person. I've always worked hard. I don't have much to show for it, but I've always worked hard. I've always worked hard, and it's just, I don't know, man. My brain, man. The clinical depression thing is it's a weird thing to deal with. It affects my wife. It affects me mentally. It affects me physically, and it you know, it's just rough, man. It's rough. The medication, there was I was on some medication, and it was like, I think it's called sertraline, and it was only like 100 milligrams, so it wasn't much. Probably like strong enough for like an old 90-year-old woman, but it was enough to keep me focused. It was enough to keep me in line, especially at work or whatever it is that I was dealing with at home. But there was a bunch of other side effects, like constipation. There's nothing worse than than having days worth of crap in your stomach and you can't release. I know it's kind of gross, but it came out. My bad. Let's move on. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'm still dealing with depression, or if this is the way I deal with depression. And if it is the way that I'm dealing with depression, is this the solution? Or am I just making things worse by avoiding dealing with the actual depressive mood and just kind of covering it up? I don't know. one of these days I'm going to find out the truth, and I whatever, I'm ready for that. But that's how that's going. But that's what I was thinking about after that bike ride. Oh, I remember another thing I want to talk about. So I was watching the news this morning, and this morning, the news. I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you what station I listen to, but at the same time, I don't have cable, so this is all I have. So I tune in between channel 10, 8, 7, or 39, and 69, channel 5 or something like that. So we were watching the Fox News this morning, and they were saying that an asteroid flew by. Actually, let me see if I can pull this up right now. Give me 1 second here, guys. Asteroid. So asteroid passing Earth. Let's see it. Let's see. Where's my mouse? Let's see. Asteroid passing Earth. Let's see. So, boom. Okay. So there's a Newsweek article. There's a NASA article on the Earth sky. I am going to click on the Newsweek one real quick, and let's see what it says. All right. So, oh man, it's gonna be a video. Let me see. I don't want. Can we mute the video? Anyway, so it says today an asteroid known as 1990. Okay, so I just muted it. Oh, hold on.
Hi, I'm John Carter.
Hey, shut up, John. So it says today an asteroid known as 1998 OR2, which measures somewhere between 1.1 and 2.5 miles wide, is making a what is that noise? Get out of here, stupid ass. What's this? What is this? Get out of here. Sorry, guys. So anyways, it is between 1.1 and 2.5 miles wide. 2.5 miles wide is making a close approach to our planet, and you can watch it online as it sails by. The asteroid known as 1998 OR2 is large and bright enough that it can be viewed through amateur astronomy equipment. However, the VTP Virtual Telescope project, operated by astronomer Gianluca Massi, will also be providing a live stream of the asteroid's journey past our planet. The potentially hazardous asteroid has an estimated diameter in the range of 1.8 to 4.1 kilometers. I think every kilometer is like 2.7 miles. This will make it quite bright around the time of the flyby, so it will be visible through small instruments. Oh, let's see. By the time the live stream starts, okay, boom, 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 boom. Let's see. So I want to see how far it is from here. According to the NASA Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, this occurred at 5:56 a.m. Eastern Time, when the distance of the asteroid from Earth was around 3.9 million miles, or about 16 times the distance between our planet and the moon. While this may seem far, this distance is relatively small in the astronomical terms. Listen to this. So what they're telling us. Okay, so I have this fascination with Earth. My fascination with Earth is that we are traveling. You and I are on this ball, this gigantic rock in space, and we are zooming around the sun at about, I don't even know. I'm gonna say 500,000 miles per hour. So that means that we're flying. Not only are we zooming around 500,000 miles per hour, but we're also spinning on an axis. And all of us here we're worried about clinical depression and coronavirus. And then there's this gigantic other rock that is from my house, maybe is as wide as the distance is from my house to the pier down on Market Street. That's probably got to be 2.5 miles. That's probably less. It's probably like 1.5 miles. So there's this gigantic rock that is 2.5 miles wide and about 4 kilometers long. And it is 3.9 million miles away from us, which, according to this article, in astronomical distance, is very small. Somehow, we've managed to avoid each other. But think about that. There's a rock that is 2.5 miles wide, 4.5 miles long, flying through the air, and we're just constantly just kind of like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? If we happen to bump fists in this intergalactic meetup, it's over. It's over. I just, it's just so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me that we're living on this rock. I just don't get it, man. My brain is not. I just don't get it, man. But I hope that when you listen to this, you start to think about what else is out there. Pandemics, asteroids. This world is filled with just terrible, terrible news. The more I think about it, the funnier this stuff is. Man. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, man. Oh, wow. Let's see what else. Oh, hey, I got a funny story for you. So I was working. I went to work. I didn't go to work Monday. Or was that Monday? Yeah, Monday. But I did work Tuesday. And I actually was given the green light to, like, leave early. They were like, look, you don't have to stay all day. However, there is work if you want to stay. And I took a look around, and I didn't get anything that we can do to get the job done is what I'm about. So I stayed that full day. I stayed the full day and helped out as much as I could with whatever I could. And I felt good to give. You know what I'm saying? I like giving. There's something special about giving. Don't get me wrong, receiving is cool too, but I like giving, man. I bake pizzas and I give them away to my family, to my loved ones. It makes me feel good. Is that selfish? Is it selfish that it makes me feel good and that's why I do it? Besides the fact that I want to learn and maybe try to get a hustle out of it, is it wrong? I just want to bless other people, man. I don't have a lot, but if I can, I will. It's just the way I feel. But I got a funny story. So Tuesday while I was working, probably around noonish, 1 o'clock, I got a text from my wife. And it was an image. And in the image, there was a shoe. With my youngest son, his name is Caleb. He's 10 years old. There was a shoe, and the shoe had a piece of paper, a notebook paper, rolled up, tucked in the shoe. So it was kind of sitting in the shoe like that, something like this. So it was sitting in the shoe like this. And I was like, what is this? I don't understand what this is. So she sent me another image with the paper unrolled paper, and there was writing in it. But okay, let me stop here. So there's two parts to the story. The first part is this. So if you guys are familiar now, man, I feel I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't know the real story to this, but I don't know if it's in Spanish it's called the Reyes Magos, or in English we know them as the Three Kings. So in Mexico, after Christmas in January 20th or something like that, I don't know the exact date, there's a tradition. The tradition is that if you leave your shoes outside by the door, the wise men, the three kings, the wise men, the three wise men, will come and leave a gift. You know, I don't know if they take your shoe or not, but there's supposed to be a gift in return for leaving your shoes out there. And so that's one part of the story. The second part of the story is that he's been reading up on the Queen of England. And I don't know why he's reading up on the Queen of England. But he asked me the other day, dude, I'm crying. He asked me the other day if what are the soldiers that stand guard out there for the Queen? I forget what they're called. But he goes, hey, what about those guys? They seem to be standing too close together. They're not doing the social distancing. So he's been reading up on the Queen of England and I don't know, her soldiers, her front door soldiers, and they're not following protocol with the social distancing. So anyways, somehow in that story, he read about the shoe thing, something similar to that of the Mexican tradition. So when my wife sent me the image of the shoe, I was like, what the hell? The shoe had a rolled up paper in it. And obviously I may be murdering the story, but it's still funny when you think about it. So afterwards, my wife unrolled the paper and she showed it to me. So there was my son had a wish list on that piece of paper, and on it was V-Bucks. So if you guys know anything about Fortnite, if you get V-Bucks, it allows you to buy stuff like, I don't know, guns, or they call it skins. It allows you to buy on that video game. So he wants V-Bucks. The other thing he wanted on there was what was it? Oh, popcorn chicken. He wanted popcorn chicken. I don't know. I think it might have been Jack in the Box or KFC, but he wanted popcorn chicken. And one other item that was on there was burritos. So he wanted burritos, and this morning I asked him. I said, "Hey man, your wish list said you wanted burritos." I said, "What kind of burritos?" He goes, "Breakfast burritos." It's just so funny to me, man, because I'm in tears, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm in tears. It's so funny to me, man, because we told him the story about the wise man like sometime in December, and now out of nowhere he's just like, "Oh, I have an idea. Let me put my shoes outside. Let me put my shoes outside on the doorstep." It's like with the wish list. So my wife is out there sweeping. And she's like, "What is this? Why is there a piece of paper in my son's shoe?" Oh, oh, kids. They're innocent, man. They're beautiful. Oh, yeah, kids are so awesome, dude. Dude, that was funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you didn't laugh, chuckle, or anything. That was an amazing story. Um, I think that's where we call it a day. I think this is where we end it. So this is episode 5 of the podcast. Stay the course. You can check me out on Instagram at Stay the Course SD, Twitter, same thing, Stay the Course SD. Follow my page on Facebook, Stay the Course SD. Let's see what else. Oh, my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Stay the Course SD Podcast. Go check that out. Like it and subscribe to it, please. If you want, you don't have to. Nobody's watching my videos. I mean, one's got 47 views, one's got 50, one's got 27, one's got 20, 21, one's got 20. Nobody cares, man, but that's fine. Whatever. It's out there. It's out there in the world. Oh, one of them's got 100 views. That's nice. Thank you. The website is www.staythecoursesd.com. And if I can say anything, if you can take anything from this, man, is just keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. Stay the course. Stay the course. And so let me read this real quick. Where's it at? Come here. Sign out directly. Let's see, what does it say? Nope, go back. Sorry. Actually, you know what? Before we end, I'm gonna scroll through my my Facebook to my Instagram and see what's up. But real quick, stay the course. Stay the course by the definition that I have is a phrase used in the context of war or battle, meaning to pursue a goal regardless of any obstacle or criticism. Stay the course, baby. Keep it funky, keep it real, keep it G. Press on, keep staying the course. So check this out real quick. So let's see what we can look at here. Dana White's got a video, and then I don't want to do that one. There's not much going on. This is stupid. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I should have ended it. I should have ended it when I said I was done. That was the perfect timing. I was trying to get 5-10 more minutes out of this, but whatever. Hey, I love you. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go check out the web page, www.staythecoursesd. It is a glorified Facebook page at this point. Hey, if anybody out there is an artist and you want to throw a logo out this way, I have an idea, but I'm also open to whatever you want to pitch out. And if anybody ever wants to kind of just help out with this stuff, because I'm not very good at it, but I feel like if we can get a good team together, then we can definitely elevate this to the next level. So with that being said, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Take care. I'm out.